will return to the Arrow on CDC.
It's not easy being an investor these days. With so many RSP options, it can be confusing if you don't have someone to help. At Investors Group, we work one-on-one over the long term, helping you build the right retirement plan and offering a world of mutual funds from advisors with proven track records. That's why Canadians trust us with more mutual fund assets than any other company. With Investors Group, you're worth more.
McDonald's, huh? Yeah. Smells good. Thanks.
If this ride were any longer, you'd have to fight for those fries.
We're stuck. Tomorrow on Newswatch, the debate over infants in daycare.
For my skin, winter feels like forever.
You can get moisturizers in Olay's 2-in-1 moisturizing body wash.
But after just one shower, all I could feel all over was soft, smooth skin.
As it cleanses, it leaves more moisture in your skin than the leading beauty bar.
This could actually be my first winter without dry skin.
2-in-1 moisturizing body wash from Oil of Olay.
Life without body lotion is a definite possibility.
My experience is Europe, the salons and the streets. I work to bring you the formulas that I know give you the freedom to achieve your look. My name is Alberto.
Alberto European, in touch with your hair.
My European styling mousse contains an exclusive complex with lanolin conditioners and anti-static agents. You get fullness and feel with an incredibly soft touch. Fantastic.
Alberto European, in touch with your hair.
Now that the holidays are over, it's time to pay your bills. Need a break? Get KFC's Chicken Lover's Feast. 12 pieces of chicken and lots more.
Real meals, easy as KFC.
No, if only tell us where that barn is.
See the only known remains of the Avro Arrow in Pushing the Envelope, a new exhibition at the National Aviation Museum in Ottawa.
Hey, Dad. Good job. How about I buy you lunch?
You got a deal. Come on.
McDonald's knows that right about now, you could use a break. That's why when you buy a great-tasting bacon double cheeseburger at full price, the second one is just a penny.
I hope you've got another penny.
How come?
Looks like we're going to need it tomorrow.
Cool.
Have you had your break today?
Good luck, Jack!
The Arrow will continue on CBC.
What's our position, Rover?
Oh, no, look, I think it's getting overcast.
It's probably just a little cloud.
Roger, Charlie, over. Hey, go catch that bus!
We've equipped the Cavalier with an enhanced traction system and anti-lock brakes, because you never know what might come out of the blue.
Oh, look, you're clouded.
The Chevrolet Cavalier, tried, tested, and true.
It's not easy being an investor these days. You're surrounded by financial institutions, either so impersonal you can't get their attention, let alone advice, or they're only looking after their own best interest. Fortunately, there's a better way. At Investors Group, we work one-on-one over the long term. First, understanding your needs and goals. Then, offering a complete choice of financial solutions with strong performance. With Investors Group, you're worth more.
See how those beans are piled up? Well, look at that. It looks like a fort. When the butter melts, it goes down into the fort and visits every one of those beans. Beans love butter. Look at that one. It's so happy, it's smiling.
Oh. I eat it.
There's nothing like butter to bring out the taste of your favorite foods. There's butter, and there is no other. Only butter.
The gang from A Fish Called Wanda is back.
Yeah!
In a story of crass capitalism.
You stole! Everybody steals!
Blatant commercialism.
It's not sexual.
And animal magnetism.
He likes animals.
Oh, he doesn't just like them. Could we explore that thinking a little?
John Cleese, Jamie Lee Curtis, Kevin Kline, Michael Palin. Fierce Creatures. Starts Friday, January 24th at theaters everywhere.
Morning, noon, or in the middle of the night, the taste of cheese is always right. When you've got cheese, you've got choice.
Winter's here, and it's time to ask yourself, does your battery have the juice to get you started when you really need it? Do your tires have the traction you need for slippery situations? Only Canadian Tire offers MotoMaster batteries and tires to get you going in any situation. All at the everyday low prices you'd expect from Canada's automotive store. Canadian Tire. Everyday low prices made better.
We will return to the Arrow on CBC.
It's not easy being an investor these days. With so many RSP options, it can be confusing if you don't have someone to help. At Investors Group, we work one-on-one over the long term, helping you build the right retirement plan and offering a world of mutual funds from advisors with proven track records. That's why Canadians trust us with more mutual fund assets than any other company. With Investors Group, you're worth more.
Weather advisory, there is a winter storm watch in effect for the entire area today. Seems like it's only going to get worse. And look, if you don't have to be out there, please get off the roads.
Are you graduating from high school this year? Well, the CBC invites you to create a 30-second commercial on drinking and driving.
Extreme attitude.
Enter and you can win a $2,500 study grant. Plus, you'll get to see your ad on TV on the CBC.
Just like a real commercial.
And get your entry form and rules on the internet or at school, along with tons of advice to help you with your production. Send your cassette before March 14th, or we both lose out.
Brought to you by CBC Montreal, Salon Selectives, la Société de l'Assurance Automobile du Québec, and the MUC Police.
We're traveling the province with BC Hydro, looking at how Hydro makes sure the power stays on for you.
This is the brain of the power grid that supplies electricity to the entire province. We use advanced computer software to determine grid limits and how much electricity we need from each power plant. And if a major line goes down, power is automatically rerouted to the affected area in fractions of a second. So you only notice a flicker or nothing at all.
BC Hydro, reliable services, resourceful people.
Starting to feel a little cramped by your present surroundings? Maybe it's time to expand your horizons. Maybe it's time to think RE/MAX. RE/MAX associates, on average, are ahead of other agents in experience and sales. They can help you find a new home that meets all your needs while selling your current house to someone who finds it absolutely perfect. If you're looking for results, look for RE/MAX. Out in front.
At my university, nobody can believe it. Marie-Hélène Roger is sick. But then you never know what can happen to you. For people like me, medication can cost up to $15,000 per year. But I don't have that kind of money. But now something great has happened. I can get my medication and get on with my life. A good long one, I hope.
Thanks to drug insurance, now everyone in Quebec is assured of having affordable access to the medication they need. If you have any questions, call the toll-free number.
Nixon exploded, called me, of all things, a Romanian agent. My telephone was tapped. My office was broken into. I was tailed when I covered stories. It was a mess.
The Avro Arrow. The ambition. The politics. The controversy. The lessons. The legend remains strong. What is fact? What is not? The National, tonight at 10. Our CBC movie, The Arrow, will return.
Chevy Blazer, the only sport utility vehicle with a driver control system. It's nice to know it's there.
It's not easy being an investor these days. You're surrounded by financial institutions, either so impersonal you can't get their attention, let alone advice, or they're only looking after their own best interest. Fortunately, there's a better way. At Investors Group, we work one-on-one over the long term. First, understanding your needs and goals, then offering a complete choice of financial solutions with strong performance. With Investors Group, you're worth more.
McDonald's, huh? Yeah. Smells good.
Thanks. If this ride were any longer, you'd have to fight for those fries.
We're stuck.
Got a dirty, filmy shower door? You've got a choice. You can try to scrub it, or you can CLR it. And that rust-stained bathtub? You can try steel wool, or you can CLR it. If you want fast and easy cleaning, try CLR. It's guaranteed to instantly remove the toughest stains caused by calcium, lime, and rust. CLR glass decanters, quick and clean. CLR your pots and pans. CLR those water spot stains, and your toilet too. CLR the stucco wall. Run a little through an empty washer cycle and get rid of rust stains in your machine. CLR works all over the house. It's guaranteed or your money back. So for tough stains in kitchens, bathrooms, basements, and more, the choice is CLR.
Available at participating Canadian Tire, Home Hardware, Kmart, Safeway, Zellers, Pro Hardware, Do-It Centers, True Value Hardware, Beaver Lumber, Co-op stores.
McDonald's, huh? Yeah. Smells good. Thanks.
If this ride were any longer, you'd have to fight for those fries.
We're stuck.
Why was Jim dead?
Their troubled son ended up in a homeless shelter. 3 days later, he was dead.
I could not believe this was happening to our family.
The Fifth Estate, Tuesday night at 8 on CBC.
I think it would have been best to have taken them off the market.
These drugs were put behind the counter so pharmacists could warn you about dangerous side effects.
We're talking sudden death.
Marketplace goes undercover to find out if you are being warned. Tuesday at 7:30.
We have determined.
Our CBC movie, The Arrow, will return.
It's not easy being an investor these days. With so many RSP options, it can be confusing if you don't have someone to help. At Investors Group, we work one-on-one over the long term, helping you build the right retirement plan and offering a world of mutual funds from advisors with proven track records. That's why Canadians trust us with more mutual fund assets than any other company. With Investors Group, you're worth more.
I think it's getting overcast.
It's probably just a little cloud.
Roger, Charlie, over. Hey, don't touch that button!
We've equipped the Cavalier with an enhanced traction system and anti-lock brakes, because you never know what might come out of the blue.
Oh, look, your cloud.
The Chevrolet Cavalier, tried, tested, and true.
North and South Peace High School reports only here on TV5.
CBC Television is on the World Wide Web. A new site, a new look, a wealth of information, a Canadian view of our world, a website to call your own.
Too many women are having to go the distance.
They say that maybe one got away. There's a farmer in Western Canada who knows the legend well. You see, he has a little secret he keeps hidden away in an old barn. Now, if only he'd tell us where that barn is.
See the only known remains of the Avro Arrow in Pushing the Envelope, a new exhibition at the National Aviation Museum in Ottawa.
My job keeps me on the run, so it's a good thing there's also Claritin Extra Allergy and Sinus for my allergies, my indoor allergies, because the enemy lurks everywhere.
Excuse me? Claritin Extra Allergy and Sinus is the only non-drowsy allergy relief combined with a decongestant. So you can escape your cold-like symptoms.
Because there are times when two is better than one.
Claritin Extra for allergy and sinus.
A high seas mystery.
There's nobody here.
Someone brought her in and abandoned her?
She sank in 1946.
Every year she comes back to the same spot she went down.
What is with you and that bloody boat?
Black Harbor, Wednesday at 9 on CBC.
His drive was to be somebody.
With incredible ambition, he built an empire.
He scared me. He scared all of us.
He was a dreamer who made dreams come true.
Samuel Bronfman on Life and Times, Wednesday night at 8. In a moment, the conclusion of The Arrow. CBC Television on the World Wide Web. A wealth of information. Check out this week's hotspot. The Arrow. CBC, a website to call your own.
What's our position? Over.
Oh, no, look, I think it's getting overcast.
It's probably just a little cloud.
Roger, Charlie, over. Hey, don't touch that button!
We've equipped the Cavalier with an enhanced traction system and anti-lock brakes, because you never know what might come out of the blue.
Oh, look, your cloud.
The Chevrolet Cavalier, tried, tested, and true.
A tough cold isn't just up here. Your sinuses are congested, too. That's why there's Advil Cold and Sinus for congestion. It's tough on colds, like Advil is on pain. And now it's available without a prescription.
Advil Cold and Sinus, today's relief for tough colds.
With Lauren, I learned from the doctor about Robitussin DM. Now I trust it to bring soothing relief of coughs due to colds for the whole family.
Thanks, Doctor.
Robitussin DM, recommended by doctors, pharmacists, and Dr. Mom.
This January 17th,
Slot wants to go in.
Eddie Murphy is working Metro.
Can I have a dozen donuts, please? Strategies in hostage situations. I'm a negotiator. I have no gun, see? Give me my car, man! You want a hardtop or convertible?
Eddie Murphy.
This is it. This is your ride. Oh, come on now. Who am I, Red Fox?
Metro starts Friday, January 17th.
I started school here about 1915, and most of the times I wait till I hear the bell going in the school, and up I would run.
She's been coming in here for years, ever since I came here to work. She's in here most every day.
Good morning. It's cold today.
I like to start my morning with one special thing, a nice cup of coffee.
And she always orders the same thing. Even if I'm not here, the girls know it's a large coffee, double cream.
I've seen it before. I don't know why she don't make her own coffee.
Well, it's quite a walk from where she lives, you know, mostly uphill.
Well, every time I go, I usually see some of my friends. It's always great to say hi. I haven't seen you for a while. Well, gotta go now. Busy day.
I'd say Lillian's one of the family.
In this life, some things are worth the effort.
CBC Television on the World Wide Web. A wealth of information. Check out this week's hotspots. The Arrow. CBC, a website to call your own.
South Africa plays with your head. You never know who your friends really are.
An expatriate recalls his past.
You have to tell someone. No one has the right to say such hurtful things to a child.
Hikaya premieres January 23rd.
The Arrow. The ambition, the politics, the controversy, the lessons. The legend remains strong. What is fact? What is not? The National, tonight at 10. All-Star Saturday begins with a test of the best in the skills competition. Then they lace them up for the 47th annual All-Star Game. It's All-Star Saturday, this weekend on Molson Hockey Night in Canada on CBC. The CBC movie The Arrow is brought to you in part by Chevrolet. Tried, tested, and true. And by Investors Group. You are worth more.